All right. Test. Okay, mic is working. All right, people on YouTube, are we here? All right. No, something. Are we here? All right. All right. For those who are just joining in the new stream, welcome. Twitch is no longer with us because I can't do it. Two platforms at the same time for StreamYard for some reason, but Restream I can. But Restream wants to act foolish today's for no apparent reason. I don't know why. So yeah. Alrighty, y'all. Hello, New Jersey. Let's see. Okay, yep, we're good. Hello there, New Jersey. Alright. So we just had a new update that just came in, and it just updated for the other areas. Yeah. 100 to 100%. So either a tropical depression or storm is heavily likely within the next few hours for east perspective. And then the Atlantic from stretching from an estimated radius of, I don't know why it's over there. And then over here for people in oopsies. And then people stretching from an estimated rating of 60 miles northeast, far northeast of Miami, all the way up to an estimated rating of 60 miles, probably to the east of Dukes County, Massachusetts. You got a yellow long egg stretching. For a tropical disturbance, this is also including off the waters of the New Jersey coast. So yeah, 5 people watching. There we go. Hello, Neil. And then we got this. Just I don't know if this got updated yet. Oh yeah, it did, just now. And then we got orange egg stretching from far off west coast of Africa to far off east of the east coast of the U.S. So 2 days, 30%, 7 days, 60%. And then over here in the east perspective, both 2 and 7 days are 100%. And that's going to heavily develop within the next few hours. Or if we're lucky enough, it'll develop while we're on stream. Still streaming, so. So right now, Hawaii, you're on threat possible, but mainly unlikely because the system's going to be tracking to the east and west before shifting north slowly a bit. And then we got Dexter over here going to the northeast. It's going to continue going to the northeast, where probably Ireland or southwest UK and portions of probably west-northwest France could be probably a threat. But by the time the system do get to there, it might shift a bit to the north. However, France is heavily not expected to hit. But last time we saw a system like this happen, it was a few months ago. 111 mile an hour winds were observed, and then storm surge struck the coast of Ireland and probably a few bits of Scott, just north of the UK. So yeah. Nightbot's not working. Okay. I'm not going to be live that long because my storage on here. So yeah. Do I still have the link? Nope, I have the link to YouTube. Of course. What the hell? I'm trying to get the link. So the other stream is still there, but you can see what happened on that previous stream, which was part 1. This is part 2 of the live streams. Yeah. So hopefully we can get to the snow forecast, which I'm still making. It might be published for the next day or two. Yes, I know. The snow forecast haven't came out almost a week later. Should have came out last Friday, but last Friday, something like that, but no. So here's the equator. Oh, that's far south. Here's the equator. Select the equator right there. Right now, none of these storms are, of course, going to be at the equator, but they're all going to have northwest, northwest, or north. And then if hurricane season was occurring for the Indian Ocean and southern Pacific and southern Atlantic, all other storms would have been shifting to just heading to the south, either west, southwest, or south. Which if you go south, Antarctica, yeah. So the equator is always fine, so. And that was probably not necessary for me to say that, but just want to say that, so. So people that lives on the equator, they're lucky and chilling. So yeah. But history might change soon if the system goes across the equator. I don't know. But there's really no information for me. I don't even know. There's like no information. Should we just change the stream title to Tropical Update? Tropical Update. Keep Tropical Update and have it say something about tropical storm hunting and snow hunting. I don't know. Yes, we're going to look at the models now. We're looking. Okay, I'm dying. I'm personally dying here. Snow hunting. So looking at the models. If we keep looking, nothing. There's no snow, which that's quite good. But there's a hurricane, what we were just talking about. And it's going to make a landfall before becoming very significant again. I just saw it being significant. That's creepy sounds I'm hearing outside my house. Or office, whatever you want to call it. So there it is, hurricane. Hits landfall. Weeks. Becomes strength again. And new update from the GWCFC. It's a freaking Discord server, which it's a freaking Discord channel that I don't know, it just does stuff. I don't know, but new information coming out. With their own prediction within the next day to 1 to 5 days, 10%, 6 to 10, 25, same as 6 to 15 days, 25% goes both 6 to 10 and 11 to 10, 15 days are also at 25%. So yeah. All right, there's really no information. So really no information without Josh, bro. Alright, well, let's hunt for something down here. Southeast Canada, a little bit. Okay, same thing, right? Yep, nope, never mind. Any snow expected to be seen on this model anytime soon? Nope. Everyone's good. Well, if I have no information, we should just end the stream then, but let's see if we can see if there's going to be any snow in the US. So right now, this is Australia, down under, stuff like that. Right now, there's rain and a bit of snow just far south of Australia, but there's really going to be nothing too significant, although we might see some snow being heavy enough. And stuff like that. So yeah, trying to let's go North America. Yeah. So here's the freezing rings. What is it called again? The rain slash frozen for the precipitation. So there's all the blue and pink and green and stuff like that. That's all rain and snow and precipitation. Sorry, I can't even think. There's that's all the models. There's no way. Oh wow. There's nothing dipping. Literally dipping. So yeah. So again, people that's gonna be under this forecast zone that I put in, you're not gonna expect to see anything for a good while. So yeah. And this also regards from the forecast I put in last year. So yeah. Life in Tornado Alley. Yep, I'll go there. Try to keep the stream up for about 5 more minutes. I don't know, because really, there's not that much information to get put out, except for the snow thing. And yeah, alrighty, all sounds fine to me. Anyways, let's see. There's really not that much snow that's going to be dipping to the south, except for areas just north central, something like that. I don't even know. I'm saying north central British Columbia. So really, this is what we're going to be seeing. I'm just going to loop because I don't want to keep doing that. So barely any snow dipping south. Far as south it goes is north central British Columbia, mainly the mountains. Then what you see in the Gulf of Mexico, or for those who want like the Gulf of America, far west, a hurricane. Right now, not confirmed because this is over 120 hours. Sorry, I forgot. And plus, that hurricane, I don't know why, but hopefully it's not going to happen that in that time, because it's going to start from the 17th, 19th, something around that, from the 19th to the 22nd. Bruh. Well, I've been changing a lot with the previous models we've been looking at. Oh, that's probably explainable. I was on the Zero Zulu. Yep, everything including the snow. Okay. Never mind, there's a new update, and it's still on the same time. Last time we saw something like that, it was in June, when our hurricane season was just about to start, showing a hurricane hitting Texas or Louisiana. And then when that day came, there was no hurricane. So this hurricane threat is it gonna happen around this time, which is the following week after next week, or are they gonna change the time? Well, don't know that yet. Let's look at the snow accumulations just real quick. Total snowfall. See how far the snow dips. Yep, British Columbia. Positive snow depth. Yep, same thing. Okay, let's switch over from this model to a webs. Professional on that. And this is again. This is not from the real office. This is my prediction. Still making it at this time. But if you're in any zones in the U.S., you are not expected to see anything yet. So yeah. So custom made, and it's still in progress because you see a few states that is not included yet. This time Alaska and Puerto Rico, as well as other areas, including American Samoas or AS, whatever you pronounce it. Well, I don't think AS is going to be included. So yeah. So only Hawaii and Puerto Rico is going to be included and stuff like that. Because last year, none of our U.S. territories were included, including Hawaii and Alaska. Yeah. All right. Enough yapping around. Let's talk about where I put y'all. So people in most of central Canada, northeast Washington, northern Idaho, and portions of upper Montana, you can see snow starting from next week, mid-August, through late September. Stuff like that. And same as Alaska mountains, near Anchor, and never mind. And in the purple zone, well, before I continue, the pink zone would have been the most largest area, but the purple zone is actually the largest area this year because I was supposed to go to this type of color from last year, but sadly I already forgot and I cannot go back, so I ended up going like, yep, I'm gonna keep it like that. So purple, or late September to early November. So this is much of all of Alaska, all of Canada, and southern Alaska, including all of Washington, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Nebraska, well, half of Nebraska, but mainly much of Nebraska, half of Iowa, much of Wisconsin, Upper Michigan, Minnesota, and the Dakotas, and stuff like that, including the mountains of California to Lake Tahoe, including Reno, Nevada, and the mountains of Utah and Colorado, including Mount Washington and New Hampshire. And then what else do we got? Okay, I guess we got the blue, early to late November, which is all of November. I'm actually under this one. So yeah, and this is actually it's actually original basically because last year I put myself under the early/late November, and now I'm doing it again this year. So this is in effect for much of New York, much of Pennsylvania, West Virginia, half of Maryland, including half of Virginia, half of Tennessee, half of Kentucky, Missouri, half of Iowa, portions of eastern Nevada, all of Utah and Colorado, northern New Mexico, side of Wisconsin, much of Michigan, Ohio, and Indiana, and areas surrounding Mount Washington, including portions of Canada. So, let's see, is that all? Yep. Now, next section, December to early January, stretching from North Carolina all the way up to Maine/Canada border, including portions of southeast Canada. And this also includes all of Oklahoma, all of Kansas, and southern Nebraska. And then we got the final, last but not least section for now, early January to early February. This is going from the New Year's all the way to, I don't know, probably sometimes the first and second week of February. South Carolina and portions of much of New Mexico, all of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, and western to central middle Tennessee. It is under that threat. So if you're in any color codes in the U.S., lower 48s, you're under any colors going from pink to green. That's your likely time to see snow. And if you don't know what color means weather, you can see all this. So yeah, it's all labor. What the hell am I speaking? All labels. Sorry, not labor. What the hell? That came out of nowhere. It's probably because I'm talking too fast. And did I also forget Alaska, early and late November? Alaska, you're also included. All of Alaska, so yeah. So yeah. So when we go live tomorrow, there will be a new update again on that. So yeah. Anyways, y'all, since there's really nothing to give y'all, I'm gonna end the stream for now. So yeah. So y'all, thanks for watching the live stream. Oh, Rock. If you're live in an hour or two, I'll join. Rock is fortunately missing the stream. Oh, basically, this would count an hour of live streaming. Anyway, hold up. Let's see the last stream. 22 minutes and 42 seconds. 23 minutes and 23 seconds. What did I say? Alright, we've been live. Okay. Basically, we've been, I think, hold up. So, yeah, we've been live for 45 minutes and 17 minutes, as I calculated. Now it's probably 15 minutes. About to be. Alrighty, y'all. 3 people watching. Holy moly. Let's see. Anyone wants to say something in the chatty before I sadly end the stream? Nothing? Okay. Wait for a minute. So, guys, we will not go live later on today's because Restream is twitching, or tweaking, whatever you want to call it. So, if we also don't go live tomorrow, we'll go live on Friday. So, yeah. Alrighty, y'all. Alright, been a minute. No one said anything in the chat. Thanks for watching, y'all. And I will be back hopefully tomorrow, if not the following day, which is Friday, with a new update. So yeah. Sheesh.